Hi! I know this is like a weird angle and you guys are probably like, why are we all up in your business? To get my camera situated appropriately. I have not been here on YouTube. I have not posted any content. I've been very busy. So I had my official PT test at the end of August, and I knew that I had my senior airman below the zone board coming up in September, and that was just going to be way too much for me. And I'm one of those people who likes to kind of have things out of the way because it allows me to like decompress and kind of breathe and not freak out so much about upcoming things. If I can get something out of the way earlier, then that's what I'm gonna do. In the military, if you don't know, you can do something called diagnostic tests. So let's say you want a PT test early. All you have to do is set that up with the PTOs or, you know, whoever your unit person, what is it called? Your fitness manager? Something like that. I can't even remember right now. But anyways, you have to get in contact with the correct people who are over PT tests and running diagnostic tests as well. But you can take a diagnostic test, basically just see where you are, and if you score well enough or you score where you would like to score, then that can count as your official PT test, your official PFA, physical fitness assessment. I believe my official test was scheduled for the 26th of August, but I knew, like I said, I wanted to get that done earlier if possible. So that's exactly what I did. I took my PT test, I want to say August 2nd, or was that on like a weekend? Let me check. Wait, no, that was Tuesday. So it was either, I think it was August 2nd, and I got it out of the way, right? Like I said, like I was saying, I just got my PT test out the way. So I ended up taking my diagnostic test on the 2nd of August, and I scored a 99. Y'all, let me tell you, that is not what I was expecting. However, I am extremely grateful for it. But I had no idea that I was going to score that well. I had set a goal for myself of a 95, I believe. Last year it was a 93.8, and I was just like, oh, let me get better. You know, I just want to set it, you know, set a better goal for myself, make sure I'm like getting better each year just to show that progression. But y'all, I freaking scored a 99. Maxed out my sit-ups, maxed out my push-ups, which is those push-ups, I was like, ain't no way. But I just, bam, bam, bam. Consistency. So I maxed out those two components, and then my run. Y'all, again, I'd set a goal for myself for my run. I was like, oh, okay, I'll run it 12 minutes. I ran in 11, oh gosh, how can I not remember? I think it was 11:12 or 11:20 something. Let me look it up, y'all, because I ain't finna be having y'all like that. Okay, here it is. Yeah, I ran 11:12. But the funny thing is, the PTL had us run an extra lap. So technically my 7th lap was 13:50. But on our little count sheets, we do mark each mile at the time that it was completed. So it was 11:12 for my 6th lap. And so I ended up running 2 laps over because the other member that was testing, I ran her final lap with her just to kind of be motivational and help her get through it. But yeah, and my shoe was untied. So if y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all saw that my shoe was freaking untied, and I noticed it as soon as I started running. So it was just one of those moments where I'm like, well, if I stop, then I'm just gonna be screwed, because it takes a lot more energy to start back up than to just keep going. And I know that because running, no, I don't, I absolutely love running, but I don't mind it. But I know kind of what my body is gonna tell me if I'm to stop abruptly and, you know, tie my shoe or whatever, and I just don't want to lose those seconds. But yeah, so that was a big win for me in August. Let me get my planner. Let's see here. August. Okay, so a lot of food inspections. I finished my last required course to complete my CCAF. I have a bachelor's already, but I needed one class that was 3 credits for my CCAF. If you don't know what CCAF is, that is the Community College of the Air Force. So all of my other credits from college did transfer over except leadership management, and I needed 3 credits. So I took a class which was Principles of Management, and that ended on the 20th. And also, again, I scored a 98 in that class, so a lot of wins in August. Class ended the 20th of August. I went right into mock boards for senior airmen below the zone. So BTZ, and this is just for like anyone else who's like interested. I'm gonna shut this door actually because I feel like the noise from the air conditioning unit is like coming through. Yeah, so getting into what senior airmen below the zone is. It's also called BTZ. So below the zone, BTZ is a competitive early promotion program offered to enlisted U.S. Air Force personnel in the grade of Airman First Class B3, which is my current rank. This early promotion opportunity is restricted to exceptional airmen who stand out from their peers and perform duties at a level above their current rank. Just because you are an A1C does not always mean that you are going to be nominated for it. However, that is the idea. That is the point in it. You do want to strive to achieve it if you can. Don't let anyone tell you that you should not reach for it or whatever just because they didn't get it. There's a lot of different components that are considered when you are being eligible or nominated for BTZ. Make sure I'm in like focus. Oh, I changed my lip color because I'm crazy. No, I just didn't like how it was looking. Or like setting your camera up and stuff, it is not as easy as people probably think. Like, it's difficult trying to make your stuff look neat and shit. It's very annoying actually. But if you guys can see me, if I look okay, then just tell me. August was very busy for me, as you guys can tell. I had a lot going on. I had a lot to get done. Like I said, I ran right into senior airmen below the zone boards, and I wanted to make sure that I was performing to the best of my ability. I wanted to make sure that any task that I was being tasked with, I was completing well. It's very important to me to always make sure that I'm doing well. It doesn't matter what it is, I just always want to put forth my best effort. And if, you know, something is restricting my ability to do that, I do try to remedy the problem and find a way to overcome it. I'm not the best at handling stress. I'm not the best at always being able to stay calm. That's something that I work on every single day. But one thing about me is that I'm always going to try my hardest to persevere through anything. I am very hard on myself. I definitely am a lot harder on myself than I probably should be. But that's only because it's just, I want to always make sure that I'm doing well in life, right? I want to always make sure that I'm setting myself up for success, regardless of whatever anyone else prioritizes in their life. You know, we all have our priorities. There are things that we want to achieve, get done, and that's just always going to be my focus. Yeah, there's always going to be things that come up in life where it probably will try to derail you sometimes from the path that you're on. Why is my dog right here in the hallway? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm gonna let you come in here and sniff around since you're so nosy. Come here. Come here. I am going to save a portion of this video for another video because I do want to sit down and really talk in depth about my experience. But that's where I've been. I was working, and my hard work really paid off in every way possible. Like I said, I was taking classes, or I was taking that class that lasted for 8 weeks. I made a 98. I took my official PT test and I made a 99. You know, there are little victories that I have achieved, and I'm just really proud of myself. And I just wanted to give you guys an update because I know a lot of my subscribers or viewers are people from the military or people who are wanting to join the military. So I just wanted to give you guys a realistic experience. I want to always give you guys my true feelings about whatever, and the military is a huge part of my life. The Air Force is a huge part of my life. That's what I do 5 days out of the week, really 7 days out of the week. But yeah, I'm really just glad to be able to share my experiences and hopefully provide insight, advice, whatever. If you guys ever have questions, you can always hit me up. Instagram is always going to be the #1 place to get responses. However, I respond to my YouTube comments as well. So if you have any questions, if you have a question right now, type it away. I will respond. I enjoy speaking to people. I actually have a couple of, well, more than a couple, but I have people that I talk to pretty regularly, just getting check-ins, updates, things like that from their experiences. Because people are still trying to join the military. Some people have already joined the military, and it's just a really cool interaction, so I appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, just go ahead, hit that subscribe button. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming back to watch another video of mine, and I will see you in my next video. Stay tuned. I feel like it's going to be a really great one, and I look forward to talking to you guys about everything and the entire process. All right, talk to you soon.
It may not mean nothing to y'all, but understand nothing was done for me, so I don't plan on stopping at all. I want this shit forever mine, ever mine, ever mine. I'm shutting shit down in the